Okay, next question is about this school that has 60 teachers, and this table is telling you how far they travel to school each day. So the first question says, write down the modal class. So the mode is the most common. So which of these groups of distances is the most common or has the most teachers who live that distance away? And you can hopefully see pretty clearly that it must be this group with the 18. So the modal group is this, 25 to 30. So bigger than 25, but less than or equal to 30. Just that group there is part one. And then part B says, work out an estimate for the total distance travelled to school by the 60 teachers each day. And it says estimate because we don't know exactly how far each teacher is away from school. We know that these 12 teachers all live between 0 and 5 kilometres from school. These 6 all live between 5 and 10. These 4 all live between 10 and 15 and so on, but we don't know exactly how far they are. So what we do is, to take a reasonable guess, is we say, well, let's guess that they would be in the middle. So what's halfway between 0 and 5? If you can't remember how to work out halfway between two numbers, add them together and divide by 2. So 5 add 0 is 5. Half of that's 2.5. 5 plus 10 is 15, so that's 7.5 is half of that. Sorry, these aren't very clear. 10 to 15, the middle of that is 12.5. 15 to 20 is 17.5. 20 to 25 is 22.5. And 25 to 30 is 27.5. So what we're guessing is that all of these 12 people, they all live 2.5 kilometres from school, is our estimate for where they are. So if I wanted to work out the total for them, I would say, well, how would I work out their total distance for these 12 people? Well, if each of them lived 2.5 away, all I would be doing would be 2.5 times 12, which gives me an answer of 30. So their distance is 30. These next 6 teachers all live 7.5 away, so I'd just be doing 7.5 times 6. That gives me an answer of 45 kilometres in total. Their distance away is 4 times 12.5 should give me an answer of 50. Next one is 6 teachers, and they all live 17.5 kilometres away. So their total distance is 105. These 14 teachers all live 22.5 kilometres away. So their total distance is 315. And these last, the biggest group, these 18 teachers, we're saying that they live, our estimate is that each lives 27.5 kilometres away. So they're at 495. And then all you'd have to do to get the total distance travelled by all of the teachers, I'll leave you to that bit yourself, all you would do is you would total up all of these values, which will give you this final total for those 3 marks. Question 7 then on this page is solving inequalities. Now this is solve the inequalities. And what you've got to notice here is that we do this as 2 separate questions. We solve this inequality first, so we do minus 2 less than x plus 2. That's one that we're solving. And then the other inequality we're solving is this one. X plus 2 is less than or equal to 5. So we solve both of those separately and then we join them together at the end. So we solve this one first. It's just like an equation. That plus 2 moved to the other side would become a minus 2. So we've already got minus 2 there. Take away 2. That's minus 4. And for this one, we want to get rid of that plus 2. The opposite of plusing 2 is minusing 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. And if we put those together, your answer is that x from this side has to be bigger than minus 4. But from this side, it has to be less than or equal to 3. And we show that on a number line by just drawing 2 circles at the points and kind of joining them up. So I know that x has to be in between minus 4 and 3. So what we do is we draw a circle at minus 4, a circle at 3, and we join those up with a ruler. to say that it can be in between those two values. Those are the numbers we want. And then if you can be equal to one of these endpoints, if there's this little equal sign here, all that means is that we colour in the dot. So I'm going to colour in that 3 because there's an equals to at the 3. I'm not going to colour in the -4 because there's no equals to at that -4. So it's just going to be -4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 3. So x is somewhere between -4 and 3. It can't equal -4, but it can equal 3.